Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it? You already know. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Bye up, bye up. In the menudo style and direct fashion, we're going to get straight into the content of the day. But before we do, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directed in the direction of the dope content I am kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, man. We're going up on this channel, and it's all because of you. And for that, I can say I'm very humbled and I'm very much appreciative. So, gracias. So, TikTok pants D. Kane. Fucking mega mind, right? Doesn't it look like this kid's... And I say kid, man. I shouldn't say kid. He's not a kid. He looks like one, but he's not one. He's actually a 22, 23-year-old man, right? But doesn't it look like the top of his head just farted and just fucking... Pfft, there it is there, right? Have you ever seen that movie Lil Nicky with Adam Sandler? Do you remember? They put fucking chichis on the top of the dude's head or whatever. It looks like he has fucking double D's on the top of his head just exploding. I don't know, man, but this guy, this TikToker D. Kane is pretty... I guess he's lightweight famous for looking like an idiot, right? And whatever, man, to each their own. If he wants to go get a Pontius Pilate haircut, if he wants to look like Julius Caesar and do his thing, I guess that's the era now. That's what's popular. Okay, like again, I say, man, they don't support talent. They support the popularity, right? And that's popular. But I think this guy is not only an Edgar, he's also the fucking town baboso. The guy that gets picked on. The guy that allows himself to get clowned on, ridiculed, picked on. You know, we all have homeboys like that in the barrio. That one homeboy, man, that just will take it until he won't take it no more, right? And I got a homeboy like that. I have a homeboy, man. He's still functioning, still active in the hood. It's a trip, right? I see him, he's getting indicted and shit on indictments. I'm like, if you don't just stop it, bro. The most you ever did was riding in a trunk to San Jose, bro. Fucking jumped out the trunk. I couldn't breathe, right? So just stop the bullshit. But definitely, man, I remember he used to get clowned on by all the homeboys, picked on, I guess a little bit bullied, man. Not a good look. But eventually, man, someone tried to do it outside of the barrio, and they got their whole shit smacked in. You know what I mean? He wasn't playing no diddy. So, you know, I can see this dude D. Kane, this is what's happening to him. And I mean, there's a lot of rumors circulating, but something drew my attention. And it's, okay, on TikTok, I see a lot of people, it's a different type of platform from YouTube. You know, I see a lot of different people go on there and they have conversations, and, you know, anyone can just jump on your live if you invite them. And it seems like there's a lot of arguments for the world to see, like two grown men arguing for everyone to watch, right? And that shit, it's... People don't like to participate in that. I remember, man, one time myself, Dubs, another guy, we did it live, and all he wanted to do was argue. I wasn't trying to do that. And eventually I tell him, man, go fuck yourself, right? Because that's not what I'm into, and there's a lot of people that are not, but there are some that are. And D. Kane's always finds himself getting clowned on or in arguments on TikTok. Now, what makes this guy stand out amongst the rest is his funny ass tattoos and his weird ass haircut. And the persona that he puts on like he's a straight gangster. He ain't nothing but 5 foot whatever, right? And this guy thinks he's hard as rocks. Ah, man, what are these Edgars into nowadays? What the fuck is this? I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. You know, the representation of the raza by these Edgars is fucking frivolous, man. I really, truly... Watered down, that ain't the word for it. Caca down. You know what I mean? This is caca down. It's all bad. You know, these guys do not instill fear in anyone that knows anything. You know, and it's not all about pumping fear and all that, but god damn, bro, get your shit together. You know, to what degree of level did you put on your fucking forehead when you cut that shit? It's just wild, right? You know, I can't be mad at the guy, gotta be mad at their barber for even introducing that shit to them. But anyways, this guy D. Kane, he has a whole bunch of tattoos and shit on his face. He has a 13 right here on his eye, in the middle of his eyes. And there's a lot of people that were tripping off that. They were like, hey, bro, why would you go get a 13? And for those of you that don't know, the 13 has a lot of different meanings. But we know the most common meaning. Those that have been incarcerated or been in the street life, the gang life, we understand what the 13 means and how sacred that number is to those who rock it and represent it, and how it could get someone that ain't really affiliated or involved caught up. could get you put in a bad situation, get you put in the hat, homie, right? With a haircut like that, you need one. So it could definitely do bad things in your life if you're not really about that, representing that number. But of course, people have been saying, oh, this Vato, oh no, he's not representing it like that, like a sureño. He's representing it for MS. If you don't fucking quit it, bro. If I don't just get up and walk away from this content right now, are you kidding me, bro? You better stop playing with them guys' emotions before you find a machete under your pillow. Right? Listen, man. That is the last organization you want to play with. Okay? Don't be playing with MS. Don't play with MS. To say that this little kid represents that and all that, okay, whatever. If that's what you believe. Come on now, man. Don't get this guy caught up. This guy can't even spell MS. You know, this dude is a TikToker with eyeliner on. And that's about as far as it goes. But, so he got exposed for not being that. And there's a lot of people that don't like him. And I'm a firm believer. And I know people are going to say, oh, Kane, he's not Mexican. He's El Salvadorian. I don't give a shit. Raza is raza to me. Central America, Mexico, California, all that. Raza, Chicanos, Mexicanos, Salvadoreños, Guatemalans, Hondurans, all that. All that. And all the ones I forgot about too. Bam, you know what it is. So, this kid's, and I say kid, man, I gotta stop saying that because this motherfucker looks like a Oompa Loompa. I can't help it, right? But they're all raza. He's raza. And I don't like to see him get picked on and bullied and clowned because I think he's misrepresenting us. And I feel some type of way when I see it. Like, damn, bro. How's this fucking Vato Lalo or whatever his name is, this fat fucker that was homeless a few years ago, picking on him? How are these guys clowning on him? Why isn't this guy stand up for himself or someone stand up for him? Right? Hey, not everyone is built for tough. Sometimes you need homeboys to step in and stand up for you. You know, and when I seen this guy, I was like, man, at first it was like, look at this Baboso with the funny ass Mega Mind haircut, right? Looking like two ass cheeks clapping up there. You know what I mean? I like that wop, right? But then, after a while, looking like Wes Watson's ass cheeks on top of this dude's head. Not saying I've seen him, I'm just saying he's talked a lot about him in detail. So, I felt some type of way like, man, someone needs to step up and protect this guy. You know, if he can't do it for himself, he's not built that way. He's not built from that. He's not cut from that cloth. And then I find out what happens the other day. And now, Kane, you're on your own TikTok pants. Not even TikTok pants. The Vato wears TikTok shorts, right? You're on your own, Jack Tripper. Wearing the Jack Tripper shorts, wearing the Wes Watson hand-me-downs. Because I'm going to tell you right now, man. This guy thinks because he looks young or because he's on a platform like TikTok with a lot of youngsters on it that he could participate with them type of shenanigans and basically prey upon the young. This man was caught and exposed for basically trying to mac on a 16-year-old. I can't even say that together. It doesn't even go in the same sentence. You know, trying to be a predator, man, with a 16-year-old. And he could deny all he wants. The receipt was right there, man. The Vato exposed him like, hey, trip out, bro. You was over here getting at 16-year-olds. They asked, the 16-year-olds, how old are you? He asked, how old are you? She said 16. He said, man, I wish I was, or I'm trying to be 17. I'm 17 then. And just went on from there. Look, he might think it's funny and people get a laugh and a kick out of it, but we don't. If anything, Holmes, you're kicked out of the carro. You're no longer, don't even say you're a raza anymore. Vato, you are different. You're stick wherever Megamind's from, that's where you're from. Nobody wants anything to do with this cat anymore. You know, and he got exposed on a whole different level. You know, that's chomo shit, pedo shit, predator shit. Taking advantage of young girls, man. For what? For laughs or for clout? No one there. You're gonna get no clout from that. You're gonna get socked in your mouth for that, bro. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm just saying, you know, I see death around the corner. You can't do these type of things and then still walk around talking about you're from a gang like MS, bro. Or you're from this, or you're from that, or you got a tres on you. You need to cover that shit up, homie. I'm being honest with you, because if you get incarcerated with that, running around, after being exposed as a fucking pedo, is what you are. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, you were trying to, pop at a young kid, and that's just it. And your hand is that we see you already. But I wanted to get to something else. For all it's worth, don't let this guy misrepresent the gente and base everything that you see on the Raza's movement on people like this. This is a guy that gets in over his head. He will do anything for the clout. He's letting fucking grown men slap him with fucking hot dogs in his mouth and then turning around and saying he's from MS or he's a gangster or he's about his business. Vato, they hit you with the Costco hot dog in your mouth. $1.50. I said $1.50. This Vato had a glizzy, a weenie. Right there. There's a weenie imprint right on your chin. Even the 16-year-old girl was laughing at you. Stop it, man. I mean, these guys are hilarious nowadays. But this is the generation that we have to look forward to. I'm not saying every youngster, man, is like that. I see some of these youngsters in Northern California, that shit dropped in the back, big wet. I see it. I see Vatos in Southern California talking about, I did 25 years at the age of 15. I've seen a lot. But this guy, come on now, bro. Just stop it, okay? And then people are going to be like, well, you're talking about a gun? Yeah, well, why not? Why not? I need to bring awareness. This is Awareness Day. It's Thursday, Awareness Day. I'm trying to make people aware again, right? And I need to make you, I'm trying to make you aware of the fact that these type of individuals do not represent the raza. They don't represent men, period, man. These are the type of guys on social media that get all the likes and all the attention because they do stupid shit, right? And at the end of the day, there's a lot of people laughing, and this guy crosses the line because he tries to play the gangster role. He tries to act like he's tough. I don't watch him get his chain snatched. I don't watch him have a glizzy all up on his lip bone. I don't watch a lot of shit go on with this guy. But what means even more than all that shit was the fact that he was trying to be a chomo with kids, man. We need to watch these type of dudes. This is the reason why we have parental guidance on TikTok and YouTube and shit like that. For these type of individuals right here. These young looking, Pontius Pilate haircut wearing, hola type dudes, right? I don't know this dude D. Kane from a piece of burnt toast, right? But what I do know about his kind and the way he rocks is it's all about attention. He don't even care about the money. All he cares about is the attention, the fame, and he's a fraud, man, and a phony. These fake tattoos, being exposed all the time. And again, this could be just a clout thing. One of his own homeboys, hey, look, we're gonna do a skit today. Yeah, we're gonna act like you're a chomo, right? All right. Are you gonna put a hot dog in my nostril? Yeah, we're gonna do that too. Okay, because the last time you stretched, it was cool, right? Nah, just weird shit. I don't know, man. All I know is one thing is for sure. People like that get on my nerves, and there's no place on social media for guys like that. And people continue to watch this guy every night. I happen to go on TikTok checking my messages. There's about the 2,000-3,000 people in his live laughing with them, and he's sitting there like this the whole time. And there's some fat dude fucking clowning on him. Tell him, hey, bro, your bangs are crooked. I gotta tell my barber, right? Like, listen, man, fuck all that. You're a weirdo, and that's just it, plain and simple. Okay, and until people stop acknowledging this type of behavior and supporting these type of guys, man, it's going to continue to happen. People always don't care until it affects them. I did a video about SPM the other day. Yeah, I said it. And I said, look, at the end of the day, I don't know whether that man's guilty or not. I wasn't the fucking cucaracha in the room when the shit happened. But man, I know prison. And I know if you do 27 years, right? And you got shot down on your appeals and this and that, they have a preponderance of evidence. There was enough evidence to show you did some weird shit, right? And a lot of people, well, you haven't seen the paperwork. Only Carlos knows. No. Everyone in that jury and everybody knows, bro. There was a lot more exposed than we were privy to. But we're going to leave that right there. If you still like him because he knows how to say wiggy, go ahead, right? But at the end of the day, these type of dudes continue to get support. I mean, you're arguing with me over what I know about this. I don't give a fuck about him. Besides the fact that He is locked up and will always be forever tainted as a sexual offender. It just is what it is, man. I can't help it. Your favorite rapper fucking is damn near Diddy, right? I can't help it. You know, I know hatred. Oh, you hate the raza because you don't support SPM. Fuck SPM. And whoever fucking like chooses to fucking support his shit, you're a baboso, bro. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Okay? Imagine if it was your kid. Oh, but you don't know. They were trying to get him for money. The feds were on him. He was too powerful. Conspiracy theory. Yeah. Him and Bigfoot are sold up right now together. Yeah. Him, Bigfoot, and the Loch Ness Monster, they all go to chow together. Stop it. Okay? This ain't a conspiracy theory. It's the truth. But vatos like him will still continue to be fucking admired. And people like D. Kane are going to continue to be admired. We need to get it through our minds and our heads, man. I've got it through mine. That these type of guys are crazy. I mean, this vato was trying to get at little 16-year-old girls on TikTok. It's right there. They put it, go over there, watch it. They put the video out there. The vato's looking like that. Busted. Busted. What it is right now. But he got caught. He got caught. Anyways, I've been asked a lot about this kid or this guy, excuse me. Is he really a gangster? Is he really unless you're Stevie Wonder, you can see it, right? And even he can see it, according to Shaq. All you have to do is look and see that there ain't nothing gangster about this guy. And being a gangster ain't an image. It's an attitude. It's the way you think and carry yourself and the respect you give others. That's the definition of gangster. People think being a gangster is tattoos and bald heads and Mongolians and colors you wear. And that ain't gangster. That's gang member. That ain't gangster, homie. Gangster is a mentality, a rhythm, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you carry yourself. And most of all, the respect that you gain by giving others the same amount of respect. And the fear that you instill in others because you're like, man, I'm motherfucking right there is different, right? When you look at D. Kane, do you think gangster? You know what I think? Mierda. He looks like chorro. He looks like chorro that someone used as putty and built up and they fucking made his head too big. He looks like a 5'2" dude with a big ass on his head. That's what he looks like. The truth. With a whole bunch of tattoos. They don't even look real. Take that damn 13 off your face, bro, if you don't quit. And I heard he got the 13 on his head and he's telling everyone I'm from MS and I'm from this and that. Man, if motherfuckers won't slap the shit out of you, you better stop it. Anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to throw that out there, man. I seen it. I wanted to have a good laugh this morning. I'll be doing more videos today, man, because this is just talking, right, basically. But these type of individuals like this, we have to watch out for our kids, on TikToks and social media. And that's the main gist of this whole video, right? Fuck D. Kane. It's these type of guys are influencing our kids, man. Influencing our children. And so you got to stay aware as a parent. Watch what your kids are doing. Because guys like this will try to manipulate these young-looking, weird, Olak-looking motherfuckers will. And it's sad. It's sad that we can't allow our kids to just have a good time and have fun. You have to be hanging over their shoulders and watching what they're doing. Because these guys will manipulate. And they think it's funny. They think it's funny to play with children. They think it's cool. Like he thought it was cool to pop at that little girl. What in your right mind makes you do that? It's a chemical. Something's wrong when these guys do that. Is it that they like being in power or taking advantage? I don't know. There's a lot of different theories. But at the end of the day, here's my theory. Fuck them. There it is there. That's my theory, right? And I'm going to stick with that one forever. So anyways, man, that dude D. Kane got exposed for trying to get at a 16-year-old. Got exposed for not being from MS. But he still claims, I guess, that he is. I'm Salvadorian. The 13 means something different to me. The 13 don't even mean nothing different to the MS. It's the same thing. Learn your history. Learn the reason why they started rocking the 13. Get an understanding of it. Hey, ever since I've been on YouTube, I've been giving people understandings in that lifestyle. Clecha, historia, your culture. A little bit of knowledge you can't get in college. But I will say this, man. These motherfuckers need to follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. And go fucking get their own knowledge somewhere else because obviously they're not listening. They're over there on TikTok wearing tight-ass pants, looking at fucking Wes Watson shorts of him cramming shit up his asshole. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. But one thing I know for sure, man, is as Raza, we can't condone this type of behavior from this Vato D. Kane. He is blackballed on mines. The gun. Bang, bang.